Oh, you sent the invite? You sent the invite? Hey, man? Nah. Now he the one always talking about being in somebody's booty. You ready, main boss? MaineLoss. Crisscross. Jump, jump. Daddy Make will make you jump. All right. Yeah, them boys look funny.
Sports, and we are at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. This was the scene a moment ago.
Looking like out here, looking like a salamander.
Ready for football are they, and ready for football are we as the Bears get set to
you know what I mean?
With the Pittsburgh Steelers.
All right, MaineLoss.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Ah!
And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much as he's at the 21-yard line. A play fake to Montgomery. Now Trubisky. Oh, he's going to air it out right away.
Appreciate you. Oh.
And that is incomplete. Took a shot.
All right, I appreciate it.
But he couldn't reel it in. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
You ought to be.
Now Trubisky to throw. Hits his target. It's Taylor Gabriel. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's
That's all right.
down. They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. He's got Burton here. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations. But
nah, we good. We here.
Can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Oh, don't do that. You ain't ready for all that.
Pick up there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun is Trubisky. That's complete right side to Gabriel. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 27-yard line. Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this, and hey, you know, how you guys going to come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
Offer mine.
You know, you were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
That's all right. You got to get in the end zone.
First, here's 2nd and 3. Now Trubisky.
Oh, yeah. You got to get in there.
He goes down. Sack back at the 29. That's Vince Williams who gets the sack.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
No, now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
After that sack we just saw, Trubisky and the Bears deal with a 3rd and long. On 3rd down, Trubisky finding Gabriel complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 16.
No. Nah, you got to get in, bro.
Before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to
You got to get in.
And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize
you got to get in.
Being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is started.
Absolutely.
Yeah, get in.
On any drive is good opening drive. That's a tone setter. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Caught out left side by Robinson. And he's going to be
get in, bruh.
At the line of scrimmage. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down. It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Trubisky.
Ooh.
Is incomplete.
You gotta get in, bro.
Incompletion, and to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
No touchdown there, but if that first drive is any indication.
Hey, man, boss, you settle for the minimum.
I would say confidence would have to be pretty high after that first drive, able to throw it almost at
main boss.
You're exactly right. They didn't get the touchdown.
Minimum. You settle for the minimum.
Point serves as a nice notice about how this offense is going to move.
Okay. We're going to find out.
Rudolph going to lead the Steelers
yep.
Now 1st and 10.
Just squeaked out of there.
Now Rudolph. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. The sack there by Roquan Smith. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. First carry for James Conner. And he'll get this one up to the 26. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there.
Nah, you did what you're supposed to do. You got to tackle. Football game.
I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Throwing on 3rd down, here's Rudolph. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Rudolph. Pressure from his right, and he goes down.
That's all right. You have to get him again.
That sack by Khalil Mack. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Here's Rudolph. He'll find a man over the middle. It's Washington. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Shotgun snap for Rudolph.
That's how you do that.
And he's going to get this down.
that's how you do that. Look at that. Ha! Straight touch pass right over his dummy. Right over ha Clinton Dick's head.
Like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Rudolph. This is caught. That one covers 29 yards. First down. A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
That had the total feel of a quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into the right protection scheme, so he doesn't...
Easy money.
Taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Steelers have taken the lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Super tall.
Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a third and a couple remaining. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime preview. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey,
writing down your ad-libs.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brendan Gaudin. Trubisky's throw into the hands of Burton. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
That's a cover sack.
Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down.
Cover sack.
Bud Dupree with a big time.
But I ain't saying nothing, though.
Down, it's a loss of 6. O'Donnell, he's on to punt as he gets this one away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkout bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even working.
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Rudolph looking to throw it. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line.
They would not let me call a timeout.
Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. Here's Jordan Berry now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. Here comes Cohen. A good return there, 17
I ain't want him to be tackled.
And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime.
That's why I ran away from him.
This will probably be the last play of the quarter. Final play of the half. It's Trubisky. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Steven Nelson. So
Appreciate you.
down, 2 remain. Charles and I return.
Oh, it's my ball.
After the break. All right, Coach,
Appreciate
thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
You ready?
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
But that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Check, crunch, sit up. You draw quarter. Snap.
Again, it's Connor. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Rudolph now to throw. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they have to punt this one away.
That touched him.
And it's
what?
Not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after
oh, my goodness, bro. That's supposed to be on the inch-yard line.
They had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. On 2nd and 9. Trubisky. They'll set up the screen with Davis.
It smelled stanky, so I had to go get him. I sniffed it.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Gotta credit them on that one because they tried to fool them, right? Tried to trick them. Ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. A good pickup, 17 yards and a Bear first down. Looking to throw Trubisky on first down.
Are you serious?
And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Switching gears for a second, Charles, this last week has not been kind to quarterbacks who are toward the end of their career. You think about Drew Brees, Ben Roethlisberger, both with injuries, and then Eli Manning, he's heading to the bench.
Maybe we look at it as a collective passing of the torch. Not in a way that anyone really wants when you talk about Brees and Roethlisberger due to injury, although I expect Brees to be back before this season is over and play. Eli, it'll be interesting to see what happens with him. Will he accept that role as the number 2? Will someone else in the league want Eli Manning to quarterback for them? But overall, think about who's still left out there. The Tom Brady's of the world, we're seeing a lot of his guys maybe start to transition.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Trubisky to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
All right. All right. All right, hold on. Let me piss real quick.
I'm back, J-Stu. They still on?
And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 42.
Oh, dang. What? What the heck? What just happened, bro? I just told you, hold. Oh, I was about to say.
Coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Montgomery back to the ground. And he gets it down to the 32. Man. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Trubisky. A dump off for Davis. Call it a gain of 5, and it'll make it 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
On 2nd down, it's Montgomery looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Trubisky. And the throw there going to be incomplete. I want to go back to something you said in the first quarter.
Is it a positive?
It is a positive.
Okay.
About winning the turnover battle. As a visiting team, as an underdog, you were right. They've done just that, and look where it's gotten them.
It's part of the formula. When you go on the road, as you mentioned, being an underdog, winning the turnover battle is a big key, and this one's playing out in this one.
Now it's Trubisky. And no, it's incomplete. Boy, look,
yeah, I don't know what you thought.
Dropped it. And this Steeler defense able to come
I don't know what you thought.
He'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, I've seen, you and I have both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here, 4th down play, make sure you're focused just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
Right back to Connor here on 1st. And he's got some space here. 30, 10, and into the end zone.
Oh, yeah.
Touchdown.
Oh, yeah.
Pittsburgh. James Conner, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. The bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
And no return on this one.
Oh, yeah.
Catch a signal for and take it. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Step back.
Oh, yeah.
Find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Bud Dupree in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
Remember, throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. They put themselves in a big lead, and they know they're going to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your
Ah!
time indeed. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty?
Hey,
What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed.
Is this
Oh.
intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by Mark Barron.
Oh,
And
yeah.
to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
Now, 30 base. Now.
On 1st and 10 is Connor. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They'll stay on the ground with Connor again. And he lost the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home, the next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
Check 31, check 31.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Rudolph. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there at 22.
8 reads.
Rudolph on 1st down. On the left side, it's McDonald. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Screen pass.
Dang.
And they'll lose
That was it,
yardage
baby.
here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and that'll bring up a 3rd down. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help salt this one away.
Switch. Hey, lock it. Switch it. Ready?
Rudolph throwing again.
Dang, he was open,
The
too.
Bears get there for the sack. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
No win.
And Boswell's kick is good.
No win in the Windy City.
They will stretch the lead now to 17-3. So
I took the win out the place.
The 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt
Yeah.
this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been
You know
the
what I
final
mean?
nail to finish this thing off.
Hey, man.
They still ate up time, got points, so while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that
Roughing the passer, we did get him low.
Totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he comes back with one complete. So 2nd and inches after that 1st down completion went just shy of the marker. Meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw.
We knew you was going for it.
And incomplete. It was Minka Fitzpatrick that time to break that one up. An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. Now a desperation throw deep. He's got it with the 15.
Oh, boo.
Chicago. Taylor Gabriel, 50 yards. As his guys are back within a single score.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting.
He got 3 touchdowns on me total.
I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that
with me.
big time strike.
Big
Ah!
time strike, and you are
Going
right.
straight
Don't go
for the
anywhere yet. This
bango.
thing's not done.
Oh, he ain't.
That's fielded in the end zone. And all that work,
You
but he
follow
stopped
por the
where he
guys,
ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Who follow português?
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them.
No.
They're not going to be able to stop the clock after.
Oh.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it, and he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Trubisky. He's going to let it fly. And he's got his...
Ooh, he tied it up.
Touchdown Bears. Allen Robinson, 32 yards. As they can now tie the game with the extra point here in the final 2 minutes. Don't forget
nice game.
Extra point, it's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play, but if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. Again, a run with Connor. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. The offense on 3rd down tonight. They've
This
hit
dude
it 50%,
is an idiot.
3 of 6 to this point. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Rudolph now to throw. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. That'll go as a pickup of 8.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that
first.
wasn't the first option.
No, not it came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag, completed it very well.
Now Rudolph. Trying to lay one up deep. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Kyle Fuller. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
I'm right here.
They have a little bit of time here to get to field goal range. Not much. It's a tie game. You don't want to do anything.
I'm right here.
Right? I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown.
He said something about an Xbox.
If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams
But you said Xbox.
sudden death.
We don't do that.
Score wins the game.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
He's dumb, bro.
Nice safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
What will they draw up to try to keep this opening drive of overtime moving? 3rd and 7.
Who's beat pill just died on him like that?
From the shotgun is Trubisky. Finding Gabriel.
Oh,
complete.
my goodness.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Trubisky to Gabriel there for a Bears first down.
Lock in, lock in.
On the draw, this is Davis. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice
Bruh,
inside
is you
run.
still talking
Sets
about
up a very
Xbox?
manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Back to the ground, this time Montgomery. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
Who it-
On 3rd down, Trubisky. Oh, and it's intercepted. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick. And some room to
Good game, bro.
work. There he goes, left side.
Good game, bro.
And he's in for 6.
Good game.
Steelers
Main ball.
touchdown.
I mean, MaineLoss. MaineLoss.
Still catching our breaths from that electric finish. You get into overtime, that's one thing. It was a great 4 quarters. But then in OT, not only to win it, but to win it on a defensive score. Wow.
Oh, definitely. And I think from
Yeah.
now on, we're going to definitely travel someone who
Let
can
you know
help
what's
us
up,
because
you know.
I was going to pass out at the end. Not just getting to the overtime, but the plays
All right.
in overtime that led to this one, and to finish it on a defensive touchdown, a takeaway that gets into the end zone. I'm not rooting for anyone, but boy, I love to see games finish that way.
So that'll do
I
it.
just
For my
beat him
partner,
up
Charles
real quick.
Davis, and the best darn.
Right. You ain't playing, dude? Why you ain't playing him? Who? Who's scared? I'm asking you. I mean, dude. I mean, I'll play you if you don't want to play, dude. He asked you. I'll play you. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, I'll play you, bro.
Me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Feel like I ain't ate in weeks, working off the muscle. Oh yeah, oh my, we ride for my brothers, no lie. All you know you can die, never wrong, they right. I ain't changing my side, yeah, we in it for life.
Yeah. Oh man. Hey, I sent it to you, bro. Oh, funny. Bro, I sent you the invite. What are you talking about? I'm sitting here waiting for you. No, you can't clown me, bro. You just turned down a dude that challenged you, so I don't know what you're talking about, bro. All right. Okay. All right. Well, we don't know that. Oh, okay. All right. This guy.
That's like somebody talking for a minute.
Bro, he don't know. That dude ain't know nothing about you. All right. This guy. Betty Shabazz.
The NFL on EA Sports is in the Steel City at Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, PA. This was the scene just a few moments ago as the Pittsburgh faithful were fired up by the hometown Steelers taking the field. They're all set as they'll match up with the Cleveland Browns.
You don't got nobody else in your crew that can beat me consistently. Yeah, right.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
Well, blow me out there. Blow me out there. Yep.
Set, ready? 18 Gators. Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. They can't hang with us. Check three, check three, check three.
First carry for the 2018 Pro Bowler, James Conner. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. On second down, Conner looking for space. And they'll get it out just short of the 45 at the 44. Give them 14 on that one and a first down. They'll run on first down. It's Conner. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Back-to-back 1-yard runs here, so that leaves him with a 3rd down and 8. Throwing on 3rd down, here's Rudolph. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Morgan Burnett. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, 38 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Now they're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he takes this way down deep into Cleveland territory. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 56 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. On the run is Conner. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose one or two.
Go now. 30 base. 22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber.
On second down now, it's Connor, and he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Brought down that time by Christian Kirksey. Getting the sense, Charles, are going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. So on fourth down, the Steelers call on the number of Chris Boswell for the field goal try. Boswell's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
The Browns drive about to get started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Good work after the catch. Going to net them 23 and a first. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Call it a loss of 2 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and 12. From the gun, Mayfield dancing to his left. Now Mayfield lost the football, and it's picked up by the Steelers. And he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown. And that's a linebacker showing he can move pretty good with a football in his hand.
That's not just a short shuttle now. He took it and went a pretty good distance, didn't he? Did you get the 40 time on that?
I didn't, but he got 6 points out of it. I know that in a great play for that defensive unit. Boswell good with the extra point, and the lead is now 10-7. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham, an 80-yard touchdown. And once again, the Browns are back in front. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Rudolph, as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. So it can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They are going for it. It's Rudolph. Throw left side, complete to Smith-Schuster. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. A bit of an opening there on the 1st down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets them to 2nd and 4.
70, Indy. 61, matchbox, light. Check hot route. Hot, hot. Ready.
From the 22, Rudolph. And complete to Moncrief over the middle. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 11 yards there, 1st down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the Sticks moving.
On 1st down, Connor. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. But you talked about the need for them to establish the run early. They've been able to do that here in the 1st half.
And that means that the whole offense has adopted that attitude and that persona. We're going to take care of this young quarterback. Let's all get together and run it and take the pressure off.
218, chop. Watch the ship. Now.
On 2nd down, it's Connor. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers have once again taken the lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And it's now 17-14. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded about a yard deep. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Running the jet sweep, Landry, and that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Throwing, Mayfield. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Landry. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 25-yard line. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. They Reminder coming up here at halftime, we'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb with his second touchdown here in this first half, as his guys are able to regain the lead. Extra point by Seibert up and good, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match at a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
It's good. 18 Gator. Check, 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 check.
From the gun, here's Rudolph. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. The D-tackle Sheldon Richardson came barreling in for the sack.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this.
And the pressure gets to him again. Credit the sack to the always disruptive Olivier Vernon. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
You ready? Here we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Hit it.
Shotgun snap for Rudolph. Open man right side is Smith-Schuster, complete. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Here we go on 4th. Rudolph. Buying time to his left. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away but could not. In for the sack, Myles Garrett. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Mayfield. And that'll be incomplete.
Not sure what you're thinking here, partner, but I believe the officials have done a nice job here getting together and then coming out and indicating that there was a receiver in the area.
Absolutely, and he was in the area. Correct call made, no grounding. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Down.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you get this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
On 2nd and 11 now. Rudolph. He's going to launch this. And that's caught inside the 30. And he takes this way down deep into Cleveland territory. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Out of the gun, Rudolph. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Joe Schobert. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
They try to run on first down, but this defense says no dice. They stop them a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and that'll bring up second down. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. They go with Chubb on second down. And they'll get him down up past the 15. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Browns drive about to get started. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Mayfield on first down. He's got Njoku over the middle. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
They run again on first down, Chubb. There to stop him, Terrell Edmonds.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
On 2nd and 9, Mayfield. He's going to let this one go deep. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Let's go, one more. Let's go.
Back to throw, Rudolph. He's going to launch it for Washington. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down. They'll run on first down. It's Connor. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From the 24, Rudolph, and that's incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down, eluding the pressure right. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So they decline it as that will bring up 4th.
And I know that yardage and field position are keys to any game played, but you've got to consider downs when you're talking about penalties, and they wisely did not take that one and made it 4th down.
And Boswell's kick is good. And that'll make this an 8-point game. So a decent drive there to start the 3rd quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
What up, Richard?
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line.
McGuire.
Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on first down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it up, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play.
Oh, yeah.
There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
3rd and long for Mayfield. He's going to float this one deep right side. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
The way this offense has marched up and down the field during this game, it's almost a surprise to see an incomplete pass.
Andy, I gave you the business yesterday.
Foot on the gas all game long, but here finally a good return there, calling 13 yards.
And that shit, man, cooling.
1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
That's old senior in the face.
See what they can get here. They got points out of the last drive, Charles.
Oh no.
Offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Well.
On 2nd down now, it's Connor, and the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
Hey, wahoo! Two-jet bomber, two-jet bomber. Give me that ball, defense! Give me that ball!
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Rudolph. And that will be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. This is taken at about the 14. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you can tend to play the field position game.
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Now Mayfield. He's going to wind up and air it out. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time.
That's funny.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
60 or. Let's go.
He'll try and run forward with counter. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he finds McDonald. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th. From their own 40 to the other 40. The gain of 20 leads to 1st and 10. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Myles Garrett picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Matchbox light. Hey, Charlie.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Rudolph. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Greedy Williams picks it off.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
A little bit of space there for the 1st down run, as that's going to get him about 5 yards. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They run it again with Chubb. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. And on 3rd and 8, defensively, they're going to beef up the secondary. 6 defensive backs. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Forced out to his left. He's going to look deep now for Landry. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the 1st there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them, because they know that if they pick up a 1st down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Olivier Vernon able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Rudolph now to throw. And unable to connect.
Threw that up high for no reason.
Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. They will snap it to Rudolph. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards, and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. Flushed out right. Now he's going to throw. It's caught at the 10. 36 yards on the play. 1st and goal. A touchdown and a 2-point conversion here are musts. Here's Rudolph. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Able to get 9 out of that pitch and catch, but now 3rd and goal. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They face a critical 3rd and goal now in a 1-score game. Rudolph going to do it himself. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. They come out here in the eye. Likely the play of the game here. Trailing in the final quarter and going. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Punching it in from a yard away. As they now sit just a 2-point conversion away from tying this game up in the 4th quarter. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
You got motion man. You got motion man right there. Go. 53's mine. Check. 53's mine. Now.
He'll look to throw. And it's caught. And with it, we are tied here in the 4th. So right back to square one. Tied at 28 as he kicks it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. A run for Nick Chubb. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Mayfield. To the right side, and he's got Landry complete. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Being chased out, and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Browns on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Mayfield to throw. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. Here's Mayfield. Looking left side, that's caught by Landry. Call that a very strong gain of 24. So everything rests now on the right foot of Austin Seibert. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. And they're going to get the timeout called. What a finish. We're down to 4 seconds to go in this football game. So everything rests now on the right foot of Austin Seibert. His first attempt of the afternoon, and it's for the win. And his kick is good. And it's pandemonium in the dog pound as the Browns are going to win the football game. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
Yeah, we can run it back. You can send it. What? Who is this dude? What? Dude. Yo! Yo, that's crazy. Did you send it, bro? Oh, yeah.
I'm singing good from the hood. I'm like, son, you are not from the hood. This room is called the playroom. It's a room designed for play. The hood don't have a play room, sir. Okay? Let's just keep it 100 with you. Okay? So we're going to have to change that song. So he stopped and he began to play. I go back downstairs. 20 minutes later, I noticed that my son is saying, oh, man. Oh, man. I run back upstairs and say, son, now listen. This is our quiet time before your mama come home. I'm going to need you to back there. I said, hey, mom. I said, man, I just love this board. And I'm playing with Iron Man. And I can use this board. I go back downstairs. 15 minutes. I hear from upstairs. Oh, man. I say, son, listen here, man. I run back upstairs. Son, listen here, man.
Hey, did you send it, bro?
Too loud. Your mama's on the way home. I just need a little break. I just want to read and relax. He said, Daddy, just sit and watch this real quick. So I sit and watched him play with Iron Man. And he was doing his thing. And he could not beat the board. And he had an epiphany. He said, Dad. I said, what? He said, I know what the problem is. I said, well, what's the problem, son? He said, you know what? I need to go get Captain America. So I started looking around for this Captain America piece, and he said, no, Captain America is not in here today.
Nah. What'd you say? Oh, yeah. Most definitely. Bruh, I can't. Dang. Yeah, we gonna really see. For real, I know y'all a good team, bro. But we really, yeah, we should have won, bro. Bro, we should have won that freaking game yesterday. I mean, on Sunday, man. Can't believe he fumbled that ball. Yeah, bro. Then the offense didn't start scoring until the second half, but then we had the game locked down. We was up by 4. And this is who gonna fumble. I was pissed. Oh yeah. How good any line is in the NFL, they're gonna have at least a step down when they play the Rams. Yeah. Yeah. Because that, I mean, their line is.
First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. This was the scene a few minutes ago. The dog pound in
when you're outmatched that bad, bro, you just have to have a different game plan.
As they get set to match up with the
Yeah.
Steelers.
Yeah. Just like we know that your line's better than ours, so we have to do something different. Like, yeah. That's insane to me, bro. If you ever seen him, like, he does not look like a lineman, bro. He looks like a straight linebacker. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, he definitely a line. His cousin is probably gonna be drafted soon. He's a DB. You say they hating?
As his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
I seen you put that. I seen. Is he that good? I say he that good, huh?
Here comes a first down throw from Rudolph.
Oh yeah. Bruh, he would not move. I couldn't do the playmaker.
That's tough. You here, you dial up that pass play on the first play from scrimmage and get it picked.
And you know, coaches always talk about we prepare for every eventuality. You don't even mention this as a possibility when you dial up that play, right? Instead, they throw a pick, and now they're behind the 8 ball on the road to get things going.
Oh, word.
First carry for Nick Chubb.
That's crazy.
And he gets it down close to the 10-yard
right.
line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality.
Oh, yeah.
And pound the rock.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Now Chubb.
Oh, snap.
Into the end zone.
Good one.
Cleveland. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And
yeah, I think one of my brothers is gay, bro. So I think one of my brothers is gay, bro. He's weird as heck. I'm just looking at his Facebook.
Well, yeah, the other side.
I just picked up my phone and seen something on my Facebook, bro. Like, I caught. Yeah, bro. Like.
Thank you very much for getting us the rock. Let's put it in the end zone, and they did exactly
Yeah,
that.
bruh, yeah, like this dude is weird, man.
Down here at about the 17-yard line.
He be doing some gay stuff, bro. Like, I call it like it is. Like, yeah.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
He my little brother.
Hoping for the interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
There's 10 of
A
us.
little bit of humor. Got to laugh that one off and not the ha-ha.
Nah, that's funny, bro. He do got a girl right now.
That just happened.
Which, like,
Go out and play now. Let's just start over.
yeah. Bruh. Yeah, bro. Like, that dude, man. Nah, he like, it's my half brother. So his mom is white. Yeah, nah. I'm trying to give you an idea how this do it. Yeah, that's crazy.
3rd and 2, Rudolph. And he's got Montgomery.
Yeah.
And he'll get this up to the
Yo, y'all funny, bro. Y'all funny.
His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first down.
I think it all came together there.
That's funny.
Drove it with excellent pace.
Yeah, y'all funny, bro.
Right there to move the sticks.
2nd and 5 after the 5.
Y'all stupid. Dang, my stepbrother now? That's crazy.
Roll him out right. That's complete to his running back.
Nah, cause you asked me what he like. I'm trying to give you an idea. Like he's like a white boy.
We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. When you stop it, you keep throwing it.
Nah.
If they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you get over the top. Take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
From midfield now on 2nd down. Rudolph. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Olivier Vernon. It'll go as a loss of
Y'all crazy, yo.
Now Rudolph.
Yo, y'all stupid, bro.
Down he goes again. Christian Kirksey. He's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down. They are going for it. It's Rudolph.
Y'all stupid. Oh yeah, this is mine, baby. Ooh. That's not what that's y'all. I forgot what I was gonna say after all that. Bro, y'all is crazy. Yeah, I think he gay, bro. Like, he just be doing some gay stuff. Like, gay.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties.
Nah, man. This dude went to one of his friends' weddings, bro, and as a joke, he like the dude didn't know he came, so he dressed up in the bride's dress. Like to surprise him. I was like, bro, that's gay. Like, that ain't funny.
Just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player.
Yeah, right? That's gay, bro. That ain't funny.
From the receivers.
That ain't funny. Yeah, that's gay.
Look out. That was the
Yeah.
just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Following the
Yeah. He's like, yeah, he is like that, though. Huh? Yeah, bro. That's gay, bro. You can't tell me.
And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Yeah. Like, nah, because I think it's like he ain't know he was coming, right? So he tried to, like, he came around the corner to surprise him. But I don't know if was he in the wedding dress the whole time? Like, I don't understand.
It becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They kind of a script.
Exactly. Like, where'd he get it from?
And typically those scripts
Like, these are the
12 and 24, 25.
like these are the questions I'm asking.
Down 2 touchdowns early. Probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Joe Schobert.
Oh, they would not.
Touchdown, Browns.
we just saw? That's
Yeah.
a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited.
Yeah,
and
bro,
have a
that's
bust
gay.
on
Like,
defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick six. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're
I don't.
wondering
Yeah,
if
let me
it
see.
is
I'm about to
over
look.
already. Extra point by Seibert, up and good, and that makes the score 21-0.
Bruh, that's crazy, bro.
Pick six, they'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Right. Like there's 10 of us, right? There's 4 of them that's weird, and then the rest of us is cool. But
ready for their next drive. And some dangerous
hey,
territory. You're already down 3 scores, a 3 and out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, bro.
He'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play.
Oh snap! I'm tripping. You won. Bro, send it to me again. I did not mean to do that. I don't care. I ain't mean to do it. All right. I just hit the X, bro. I just hit the X button, bro. Yeah, he beat me. Hey, did y'all? Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy, bro. Yo, that's crazy, bro. That's gay. Like what? Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, bro. I don't even know. Like, think about it. Think about it.
Coverage of the NFL brings us to First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. The folks
Nah.
in Cleveland, even though all the down
I mean, that's still my brother, though. You know what I'm saying? But it's just.
And we got evidence of that a moment ago as the Browns made their entrance.
Nah.
with the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Nah, cause if I would have said, well, he grew up and his mom's white, you'd be like, you mom's white? Nah, that's not my home. You know what I'm saying? We got the same pops.
Seibert now to kick this thing away.
Yeah, no, we got the same dad.
About a yard deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? His mom's white.
And that's the 25-yard line.
Yeah, he's my brother. Yeah. But would you? For real. I don't usually explain it to you, but I was trying to get you an idea what's going on with the dude, man. I'm telling you, like.
Now Rudolph on first down. That'll be taken in there by James Washington. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot.
Yeah.
Here, 2nd and a yard from the 34. Rudolph looking to throw it.
Ooh, snap.
Yeah.
Ain't it?
And he'll score. Touchdown, Browns.
Yeah.
Austin Seibert on for the extra point. It's up
He married a female.
7-0 Browns.
Nah, I mean, but to keep it real though, it's like our third or nah. He's still gay to me, bro. Like he you know what I'm saying? But that it's like our third cousin.
And it's a pretty good return.
Yeah.
To the 29-yard
Like,
line.
yeah, I don't know, bro.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Fresh off the pick six, it's Rudolph. And the Browns pressure gets to him.
That's
time.
funny.
He's gonna go down. The #1 pick, Myles Garrett.
Yeah, y'all funny, yeah.
Defensive end gets in there that time. They were in a
Bro, every time I try to do that, he pump fakes it, bro. That's crazy.
Sheldon Richardson, he's the one that drops him this go around.
And it be wide open. This dude pump faking it.
Sacks.
Oh. Yo, that's funny.
From the gun, here's Rudolph. And he's going to go down again. Mac Wilson. That's now back-to-back sacks, and it brings up 4th down. Going for it, it's Rudolph. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game. I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center.
Who?
A first carry now for Nick Chubb.
Well, we need another tight end, boy.
Browns touchdown. A 13-yard touchdown run. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you get the defensive touchdown early to give you the first score, and then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, we've had that conversation with them prior to the game. They always say, if we can score on defense or special teams, that gives like a 95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
It does. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. Fielded about a yard deep. And a pretty good return here.
bro.
He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Yeah.
The offense back out there
you
at
know.
the line, ready for their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it into 6 points. So they've got to recover here, Charles.
For real?
One decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it. But
What?
I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain. So now they've got
Nuh-uh.
over and rebuild that confidence.
7
Oh,
yards
my
there,
goodness.
First down. Rudolph on 1st down. And he connects with Vance McDonald.
Wow, like they like that?
It's a
Like,
Pittsburgh
ooh, he
first
gay. I
down,
like
gain of 13. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 48-yard line. Now this throw, it's complete. It's
That's
Moncrief with it.
insane to me.
A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Yes. Stop it.
To throw again on 2nd down. Rudolph looking left side. And
Man, he ran that route. Weak.
They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
Go.
Throwing on 3rd down, here's Rudolph. Escaping the pressure right. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
That's crazy. They need to give that man more respect.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Quarterback.
They've got
Dude,
things going
wide
their way
open.
early. 14
I did throw it off my
lead
back
and the
foot.
football. 1st and 10. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. T.J. Watt causing the disruption. He gets the sack. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Here's Mayfield. He's got a man wide open. It's Landry. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. Mayfield now. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
Though we've seen some good pressure defensively already here in the 1st quarter, here's another good example.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Throwing, Mayfield. Pressure comes and down goes Baker Mayfield. T.J. Watt picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. Mayfield and this Browns offense staring at a 3rd and long now after the sack. 3rd and long for Mayfield. Got a man, that's Rashard Higgins. They get a big amount back, 18 yards, but they'll still look at a 4th down now. On to the 2nd from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. But likely not for long as they're in punt formation to kick it away. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. On 4th down, they snap it to Mayfield. Flush to his right. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And a very good return as he'll take it all the way up to the 40-yard line. Trying to get it to Landry there.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
On 1st down, Cotter going to be lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
It was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
On second down, it's Connor. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Here we go, D. Here I come.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Rudolph. Throw left side complete. That's Connor. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion. This quarterback now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10. Now he dumps this off over the middle. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll make this a 2nd down. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
Could not put that
Picked off
on.
by Morgan Burnett. The 20. Fighting to stay up. And he'll score. Touchdown, Browns. I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick sixes.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do.
I made that too easy.
Seibert up and good, and it's now 21-0.
I did.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back
Hit
shy
to the
of
same
12.
dude on the same route 3 times in a row.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
I know, but his pass is intercepted.
All right, I got to stop.
Picked off at the 28, and his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. Well, when I saw the pressure coming at him, that just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always...
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham, 28 yards. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
All right. Let's see what we got here. What? What is going on back there?
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive. But they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. But normally I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
The second down attempt
He
there
was
knocked
open.
down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. I hate to sound really negative, but at this point, an incomplete pass, almost a moral victory that it's not picked off.
Well, you may hate to sound negative, but that was negative.
It was very negative, I know, but all these first-half interceptions, it's been tough to watch.
Yeah, couldn't find a silver lining in this one. Much more like lead.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. 21 yards there on 3rd down. This quarterback now 9 of 15 throwing the ball, 60%, and it's 1st and 10. And now this throw complete to Washington.
Had to go try to get in front of him.
The pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Rudolph throwing again. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Second
that's a
quarter
sack.
action with 1:59 remaining. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 34-yard line.
I don't care how many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass trick in pregame.
This dude take forever to throw the ball. He was a wide open.
Corner blitz that time. The sack goes to Denzel Ward. They come up on second and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Over to the right side, caught by Moncrief. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A gain there of 30 big ones. Here's Rudolph. That's complete.
Ooh, that move was hard.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Rudolph now to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off down at the 2. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Double time, double time. Hey, alert, 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 alert. Check 24, check 24. Shift, watch the shift. Bang, 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 bang. 22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber. Check, check. Kill, kill, kill. Got it.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. He'll have a first down and more past the 20. And all the way up to the 35-yard line. 27 yards there, a first down. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Safety's creeping.
From the gun, Mayfield. He's going to float this one deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in.
Yeah.
Touchdown, Cleveland.
That's
Dontrell
funny.
Hilliard in the final seconds of the first half as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the rout is on here in this first half. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Yeah, that's funny.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'm going to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
On second down now. It's Connor. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more.
Ready, break.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Watch the run. Check. Hard, hard. Sponge, sponge, sponge. No, no, no. Quick the edge, quick the edge. Come, come. Rock, rock it, rock it. Now.
A final shot before the break. Rudolph. And that is incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
I think I just figured something out on this Madden thing.
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
We'll see if it worked though.
And a good return is going to be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And last time out, another touchdown. I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the fourth quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport.
That's
the roads will be fairly clear
by the time we have to leave the booth. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up.
And maybe shades of the steel curtain here as the Steeler defense drops him behind the line again. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. On 3rd down, Mayfield. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Mark Barrett able to drop him for a loss of 2, and that will bring up 4th down.
To me, the defense was looking a little gassed near the end of the first half, but they've come out of the locker room with a little extra spring in their step. Wonder what they did at halftime to get them so motivated.
I don't know, but that sack looked good. Now let's see if they can build on the momentum of that play. He's going to air one out, and this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. Here comes a 1st down throw from Rudolph. Eluding the pressure right. And now here's another interception.
Yeah.
And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. Charles, a little league-wide news as the Browns were taking care of the Jets on Monday Night Football Week 2. We got word that Dolphins safety Minkah Fitzpatrick continuing the exodus from Miami. He was traded to the Steelers in exchange for a 1st-round draft pick next spring. Pressure comes.
All right. We'll play one more.
T.J. Watt able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. After the sack on 1st down, Mayfield. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 36 yards on the play.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush, a lot of passes completed. Been an easy day for him.
Mayfield looks to throw. He's going to look deep down the field. This is caught inside the 15.
This is bad.
All the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far as his guys continue to pour it on. Extra point by Seibert up and good, and that will extend this big lead. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
Big grip, big grip.
Again, it's Connor. And an alley to run. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. 11 yards there, first down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor
That's crazy.
of a big second half.
Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. On 1st and 10 is counter. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And it'll be 2nd and 12.
At the 43-yard line. Here we go. Set. 70. Indy. 6-6. Bullet high.
They'll try the air now. Here's Rudolph. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Myles Garrett able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
And complete to Moncrief over the middle. They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for 4th.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent gain. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Rudolph looking to throw it. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Come to my work. We want it. Come to my work.
1st down, Mayfield. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Cameron Hayward attacking off the edge that time.
The tackle made back at the 44-yard line.
And we're back now here in Cleveland. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. They're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
Let's go, D. Tighten up.
To throw, Mayfield. Dancing to his left. The ball comes out. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a 1st down here. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield buying time to his left. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. From the red zone now, Mayfield. Pressure comes and down goes Baker Mayfield. T.J. Watt. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Mayfield to throw it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Landry the intended target, and it'll bring up 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a fourth down decision.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle.
Can I get in the end zone to that?
Well on their way now as the lead grows even larger. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
See, I'm too.
After the field goal, Seibert back out there to kick it away.
Right. Yeah, that's exactly what's happening.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah. I was like, me looking at my brother messing me up, bro. Like, I ain't gonna front, bro. Like, when I seen that, bro, I'm like, what the heck?
And let's face it, this drive is
dude,
not gonna
bro.
on this game,
I'm talking about my brother.
For one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is.
I was like, are you serious?
And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points. You feel a little
Oh, snap. That extra juke, bro. I could have scored.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Look,
give him 13 yards.
If I ain't do that extra, that last juke, I probably should have got away. One hot dog.
Go now. 18 Gator. Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this. We got this. Ready?
Right back to Connor here on first. And he'll lose yardage on the play
What's it
back
called?
at the 37-yard
that play.
line. It's a loss of a yard there.
That
and now
dude,
second
man.
down.
60 or.
Double dog, that's the way. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Kill.
Let's go.
On second down, it's Connor. Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Throwing on 3rd down, here's Rudolph. Throw left side, taken in by Washington. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line.
6 interceptions.
And that is not near enough. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
Fair.
Here we go on 4th, Rudolph. And he's got Moncrief.
Thanks.
No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. On 1st and 10, Rudolph. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Christian Kirksey. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8.
Leo.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Rudolph. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. And the Steelers on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This will be 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, Rudolph. And he's going to be taken down. Back across midfield, just across midfield at the 49.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Again, the offense will stay out there. They've converted once on this drive. What can they do here on 4th down? Now it's Rudolph. Now a desperation throw. Oh, wide open, complete.
Did you pull off on that
And
sack?
somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no zero. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No,
Yeah.
but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
What is they talking about, bro?
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And this game
Tomato
comfortably in
cheese.
hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
To throw again on second down. Mayfield. He's going to let this go deep, back over the middle. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with him.
Here's Mayfield. Flushed out right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Then with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Now Mayfield on 4th down. He's going to float this one deep right side. It's caught inside the 25.
Did you hit the dive button?
Everything, a timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. And this will be caught. We'll forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown. I tell you, Charles, you play to the final whistle, I get that, but there are a few folks that might not be too happy with that score late in the game.
So that
already
X
well
button,
in hand.
You seem a little squeamish about that last score.
I struggle with it. I struggle. But on the other,
I'll be right
I
back.
get it on the other side is, hey, do something about it. Stop them.
I guarantee you, I know who was really excited. Fantasy owners who had them. Hey, listen, get the points for me. They're not worried about hurt feelings or anything like that. That's just new age stuff.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. It's a win for the Browns, and they're happy in the dog pound as we say so long from Cleveland.
All right, I'm ready. All right. Where my phone at, yo?
How many of y'all came to win? Oh, they asking my name, huh? You ready? S-T-R-O. I ain't come to play with you. Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. It's early, I'm up. I can't spend the day with you. I'm minding my business. I ain't getting paid with you. My color bright. I ain't finna fade with you. Man, I gotta come clean like I made with you. I've been on my everybody drop when I drop. Look at shorty, she support ride. Lifting up, never not on my grind. New York City time, another brother better, you will never find. I've been in my bag like groceries. Competition shouldn't take shots, take notes, please. Reporting live from the winning side. Ready to try, keep a different vibe. Is you down the ride, never tired. You will never know, you ain't never tried. Work it out, hit the gym, hit the field. Hey yo, I need that.
What?
Chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard on the job, you can see that. On my head is real good. We don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes.
What?
What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Yeah, beats, leave it in the street. It's on the news.
What I do? Lace up my shoes, chase W's. Great colored coops. Oh no, I can't be number 2. MVP the league most valuable. They sweet as apple juice. Talking trophies, I done grabbed a few. Can't match this attitude. I wear my heart on my sleeve, please. I move like the wind, can't catch this breeze. Freeze. Stop you in your tracks. There's not no preseason. We seeking W's like Tupac used to throw up. Forget it, might as well forfeit. Your team shouldn't even show up. What you wanna be when you grow up? They used to ask me. Naturally, I chose an athlete. Competition never matched me. We ain't go together like camouflage and polka dots. Focus on your position, just know your spot.
Oh, them? What they talking about?
They planning on winning for the wrong reasons.
No, she's fine, dude.
Can't let these frauds beat us. I figured out the recipe. Never let opponents get the best of me. I'm focused on my legacy.
Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard on the job, you can see that. On my head is real good. We don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through.
What? Wait, what did he say?
What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Yeah.
Is he speaking another language?
Case on the news.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Bro, is that... Hold on. That's Doomsday. That's funny.
This be the green light, go. Tires burn the pavement. People want to know where Mace, Pops, and Dave went. Still here, still in your ear with a style so hot. You'll see where all the sun rays went. Legs on the head, all being moved in a frenzy. The blends be all the right cred, meaning credentials. Best of both worlds when we rocking over pearls and the instrumental. Are you ready? Set, jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Keep it steady.
What'd you say?
Turn it up, we giving a show. But can you rock it like rocket fuel? Talk about space out your mind. But can you rock
Wait, I didn't hear what you said. Oh, no, go ahead. I'm reading something right now.
all about running the spot? And you know we got breath control, so no need to take a breather. Cardio kingpin, subjugate the dub play. And you know we can't wait to bring spins. A-star quizzes, A+ the final. Vocals we align, we'll move it all simultaneously over joints we rock. We earn 30 years, so you can say we got 3 turns. Live off the board, unlike you and your chess men. We installed doubt in you and your yes men. And if the game had veins, we'll insert upheaval the ground. Cause the adrenaline we blend with the sound is our thing. Relieving the kings of all
I was reading this article about this Donald Trump stuff, but it's bullcrap. This impeachment investigation. No, that's what I'm saying. Like, that ain't happening. Yeah, Democrats open formal impeachment inquiry into president. Only thing it is an inquiry. It's stupid. With 2/3 of the House of Democrats supporting the impeachment inquiry, Pelosi agrees to launch a formal proceeding. Now, I know it's real news, but what I'm saying is, it ain't happening. Yeah. Mm-hmm. If it happened, I'd be surprised, but that stuff ain't happening. He got too much people would lose too much money. I ain't never faking, I'm the realest. Tupac in imprisonment, claiming his innocence. Currently, I'm the greatest rapper in a sense. But any currency, I'm still guaranteed my wins. This is coming from within, I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When the Pirates are so terrible, they might. I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chakras open. Oh my gosh, bro. Nah, the Pirates are terrible, bro. Yeah, man, they've been terrible forever. But they're like this is the worst season they've had in 25 years. Bad. Uh-huh. Oh yeah. Yeah, that was crazy. And why was Houston in there though? Like,
Houston, I know. Houston always been like a weird place. But think about this. Why is Dallas in the East?
right. Stupid. Big market teams though, that's what that is. If you think about it. Yeah. And then also too, them is big market teams. Yeah, the same division for real, for real. What other fights is coming? Oh yeah. UFC fighters Jeremy Stuffin and Yuri Rodriguez exchanged gay slurs during confrontation in hotel. Bro, I love the UFC, man. I remember watching the first one in '95, like UFC, like when it was on pay-per-view. Bro, I saved up money for 3 months to order. That was my first pay-per-view that I ever paid for myself. I was 12 years old. 12 or 13. Yeah, 12. I worked all summer for that.
happens when you got dreams closer than a match, and plus all your boys got expensive habits. Go. I know what they thinking, they don't even gotta say it. No, they thinking they just made it. I know how to make everybody feel famous. I don't gotta work no day shift. I don't gotta split no payment. I don't gotta answer questions, and I don't need you to okay it. Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gon' be from old age. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pounds. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown.
He had to get up out of there. He just realized it. I know, bro. What is he talking about? That's funny. I just got in there. So I think I got some double plays in my playbook, bro. Man, if I could freaking. The wide receiver run pass option. I think his release is too slow because I could never get it off. And if I try to press it too fast, he pump fakes it. I'm ready if you are. You can send it whenever. What up? chilling. What up with you? I don't even know where my phone's at, bro. I think it's in the kitchen. Bro, I purposely am not messing with my phone right now. Like, I've been on it too much. Nah, I'm trying to get to the money one day. One day I'll be there. Huh? Man, go ahead somewhere, bro. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, right. Nah, I ain't rich. Nigga, shut up, bro. Yeah, he ain't got no dog grandkids. Yeah. Yeah, you a jerk. Nah. I ain't got it. Yeah. Bruh, he had to look, you know I ain't got it, bruh. He had to slap me 10. Yeah. Yeah, shut up, nigga. Yeah, this is the, you know what I mean? That's how I was tight, bro. He had to slap me 10. Yeah. Bro, I ain't got it. What, tax return? Yeah. Oh. I thought you knew something different. You stupid, bro. I'll probably get in the league, bro, but y'all be bull crapping. Oh, okay, I got you. Got you. Huh? Nah, you know I'm rolling with my boys. Man.
I need a ring and a trophy. I say I'm the best because I am. It's no need in keeping it low key. I can carve up the D like a turkey or run straight through the D like a train. This year we ain't taking no losses. It's all about making the game. I hear a lot of trash talk. He call himself making a name. I put on the jets. The coach regret even letting them stay in the game. Team around took a tumble. Next time be humble.
I know I need to start doing that. I thought I was going to. I might go ahead and drop some. Like, what? 2K? Yeah, I got you. I'll beat on you, remember? Oh, okay. Yeah. Huh? Oh, yeah? They look all right. We gonna be all right. Yeah, we gonna be all right. Yeah, we gonna be all right. Hey, what you call was balling though, wasn't he? Minka Fitzpatrick. I mean, it happened. welcome to the league, though. All right. I might want to go with this. Yup. Here I come. What up, Pee-wee?
EA Sports
What up
coverage of
with
the
you?
NFL brings us to First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. This was the scene
That's,
a few minutes ago. The dog pound in full roar as their Browns emerge from their tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match
that's
up
what's it called,
with the
Prentice?
Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yeah, that's what. Nah.
This will be fielded on the back
Yeah,
line of
right.
the end zone.
Yeah, all right. I'm from Terre Haute. Yeah. This dude. Hey, when I found out you was from Terre Haute, though, bro, I could not stop laughing, bro.
On first down, Rudolph. And his first
Hey, bro, when I found that out, I said, what?
Scouting reports aren't just to use up paper, guys. Well, nowadays,
This man from Terre Haute.
right? They scouted this team very well. Know that they like to use the running backs in the passing game. They covered that play successfully.
Now this throw, it's complete. It's Moncrief with it. And they get him down, but not before he
Yeah,
takes
bro.
it
Hey,
across the 40-yard line.
my son said he was on campus, right? And when Trump got elected, the next morning they had dummies and stuff hanging on campus, like hanging in trees.
On first down, it's Rudolph.
Yeah.
And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Myles Garrett able to take him down. It's a loss of 3.
A Terre Haute.
Well, they were coming out of the 4-3 defensively. Pressure coming off that right side from the DN.
And that's the blind side of most quarterbacks. If you're right-handed,
No, but I
quite as well. And that's why you rely on your left tackle, maybe your highest-paid offensive lineman, to take care of you.
Yeah.
In this situation, that didn't happen.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 46. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Dante Moncrief that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Rudolph looking to throw. Over to the right side, caught by Moncrief. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 26. Rudolph on first down. And, he took it in one-handed. What a grab. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
What a catch and one-handed, and I'm starting to lose my awe about the play, and maybe I shouldn't. How much of this is the player? How much of it is the glove?
Those gloves.
yeah, that's your president. You the one from Terre Haute.
Tackiness to them now, and I know the guys in the NFL, the competition committee, some other places. They're talking about
That's a
examining
face
those
mask.
gloves to see if they're having too much of an effect on the game.
Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal. On 2nd and goal. Rudolph. And it's caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. From 3 yards out. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Right off the bat, they start with a very solid, methodical 10-play drive.
You know me. I tend to look at things from the defensive side. They're coming off the field gassed right away. We're in the first drive of the game. So it's not just what happened, but think of the emotion you carry into a game. Then double it with getting a 10-play drive put on you and points scored. They're pretty tired right now.
And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Then I beat you and you had Philly and I had OKC. Yeah. Yeah. You know.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 23. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Forced out, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Bud Dupree just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Going for the deep ball.
Oh, that's my fault. I should have just hit him. I took my eye off. Woo! Wow, I can't believe I just did that.
We're pretty, excited about the big plays. Let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that?
That was great, and what our camera missed was and a big loss here as he's taken down. The sack by T.J. Watt, or as his mother Connie calls him, Trent Jordan Watt. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Steven Nelson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The drive will start with Connor. Not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
On 2nd down now, it's Connor. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Now Rudolph on 1st down. And one that's intercepted.
That was nice.
By Denzel Ward. And his guys will take over at the 25.
That was nice. They run, shove, and his first carry, he loses the football, and it's picked up by the Steelers. Well, he's not the starter coming in, getting his first carry off the bench. That's not the way to earn more carries.
You have to stay in the game, even if you're not on the field, right? Stay mentally sharp, stay ready, and above all, when you get into the game, hold on to the football. Don't let the other team have it.
It's Connor as they stay on the ground. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
He's going to launch it for Washington. And this is caught inside the 5. How about a 39-yard pickup? They'll take it. They lulled them to sleep there, so to speak. That was all set up by the running game, wasn't it?
Another example of what all offensive coordinators tell us. When the running game's operating, it really opens up the playbook. And that's when they hit them with the play action. And you can see the defenders rushing towards the line of scrimmage, then scrambling back, trying to cover. Couldn't get there in time.
Well scripted. They had the big running play, now the big passing play. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Now Rudolph. Being chased, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Myles Garrett able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
They'll try to surge ahead with Connor. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Call it a gain of 5, but still a decent ways from the end zone now on 4th and goal. Here's Rudolph. Let's see what they... And he's going to go down.
Oh, there was no circle button. That was dumb.
And the Browns are able to come
that was dumb.
goal line stand. Mayfield now after the fumble recovery. He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. I call it no gain there on the first down play.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. A toss play to Chubb. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop it behind the line. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Third and long for Mayfield. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, and have them back on their heels.
Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And, boy, that means this next drive is going to start at the 3-yard line. And a failure on 4th down on the other side leads immediately to a 1st and goal.
OG. OG.
And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll try to run it. This is Connor. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. James Conner taking it in. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive.
Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. That is caught inside the 5. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A good pick up there of 20 yards. Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. Rudolph looking to throw it. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. James Washington there to make the grab. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route. Ordinarily, it's probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. This will be taken very short. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here. The Browns drive about to get started. And this, you'd hate to say that a drive in the first half must end in points, but you're down 21-0. They're going to have to get something going fairly quickly.
I would agree totally with that because...
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield. I think it's intercepted.
He one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Joe Schobert.
He was open. I threw that wrong, bro.
Killer right there. Not a really confident throw.
Threw a bullet and I threw it low.
Up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Following the interception, Mayfield. And that will be incomplete.
Way to slow him up.
Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Mayfield. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. Steps up, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Cam Hayward, always a force, got back there for the sack.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Seibert able to knock this one through. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the 3rd quarter. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create
that X button, boy.
But this is
That's perfect.
This is a really important drive, and we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for him. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Devin Bush. He's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49. CD, we want to remind folks, in honor of its 100th season, the NFL is encouraging fans to join players, teams, and the NFL family in a year-long volunteer initiative called Huddle for 100. Choose a cause, volunteer 100 minutes of your time, and he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Christian Kirksey leading the Steelers there as he drops him for a loss of 6. To try again.
Yeah, go ahead and send the VOP.
Rudolph. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. 7 yards on the play, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Hey, box drop.
From the 50, it's Rudolph. And he connects with Vance McDonald. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The quick slant, good for a 1st down, a gain of 12. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, here's Rudolph. Throw left side, complete to Smith-Schuster. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Back to the air, Rudolph. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option.
You gotta lay off the edge of the bed.
It's complete.
Let him crack it back too.
But we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the number 1 receiver double covered.
Off the other side of the bed.
He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a first down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
Here comes a first down throw for Rudolph.
Ooh, I gotta throw that quicker, man.
They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Myles Garrett make that now 4 sacks for him in tonight's ball game. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. This will be caught inside the 10. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Go. 60 outlaw. Number 53. Mike 53. All right, D, let's go.
Shotgun snap for Rudolph. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. On 2nd down, Connor looking for space. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
They've gotten it to the 1. Can they get that final yard here on 3rd and goal?
Ooh.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So on 4th down, the Steelers call on the number of Chris Boswell for the field goal try. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. Boswell's kick is good. And that will stretch the lead up to 3 touchdowns now. It's a 21-point game. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field. But they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
And we're back now here in Cleveland. The Cleveland offense ready to go. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. And off his back foot, he'll heave this one. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Steven Nelson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Topper! Go! Get it smooth! Check 53! Get it!
Rudolph following the fumble recovery.
Bro, I could not throw the ball. Sheesh, she takes forever to throw the rock.
You can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, and the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Cameron Hayward, his 2nd sack of the night. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. And the pressure gets to him again. Cameron Hayward able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Mayfield and this Browns offense staring at a 3rd and long now after the sack. Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Landry. They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for 4th. fourth down, Mayfield. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. Felt compelled to go for it there on fourth down, trailing in the fourth quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a fourth down call. Doesn't matter the distance.
76ers.
Get it done as you noted, and they did.
Flushed out right, and that is incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing.
Milwaukee now. They both have a Milwaukee, ain't they?
Ball game that appears lost.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Two sets of brothers. Hey, man, now the people boys. It's three of them out there.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Escaping the pressure right. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. That catch good for 5. It's third down. That's just his second catch of the game. They wanted to keep him silent. They have kept him silent.
Defensive football 101. Don't let the best player on offense beat you. Take him out of the game. They've done a great job of doing that.
Now Mayfield.
Oh, come on, rookie.
And incomplete. The rookie from Michigan there defensively. That's Devin Bush making the play. Another good drive, Charles, but it looks like another that might end in a field goal try.
They've made some nice plays. They've given themselves opportunities, but as you noted, another field goal attempt coming up. And that's not how they want to end drives. They've got to figure out what's the final touch that they need to push it across the goal line.
Yeah, still yet to find the end zone.
Mm-hmm.
Mayfield to throw for it on fourth. And this is caught for a Browns touchdown by Landry. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Browns get a score closer. So up comes Mayfield. These guys will go for 2.
Kathy.
Here's Chubb to try to run it in. And he's going to get in. So they're back within 11. And so they run it in on the two-point try. And so often, Charles, we talk about from the offense's perspective what you do on the two-point conversion. How about the defense? How do they play run versus pass?
It's really difficult for them because I think most teams want to play for the pass. That's what they see most teams do. And so are you able to mass enough people inside if the team decides to run it? Very difficult. I think what you're seeing a lot more now, people blitzing the two-point conversion. They want you to make a quick decision and make it right now.
There, the offense wins the battle for 2. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. Well, they'll take that every time with a lead. First down, fourth quarter, getting 8 yards. You love that.
They will take it, and you have to ask the defensive guys, why did you give it? I mean, you know the situation. You're down, have to stop them, have to get the football back, but 8 yards on first down puts them back on their heels.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. On the left side, it's McDonald. And he's brought down, but not before picking up the first with a very effective stiff arm. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll fake it. Now Rudolph. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Joe Schobert in there to drop him, and that is the 7th time tonight that he has gone down.
DMV.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
We're looking for a game.
So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that will be incomplete. Try to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play.
Ooh, that boy takes forever.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with
That took me out of field goal range.
They would just tell you, just
bad
cover
coaching
people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Check. Check out. Hot. Switch.
Here we go on 4th. Rudolph.
No, that's supposed to be a pump fake.
TJ Carey right there in coverage. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a third situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
Mayfield now. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Micah Fitzpatrick. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. They'll run here with counter.
Get out my way, bro.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 33 and a first.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
And for a third time tonight,
that was a bullet pass. He was open.
Picked up by Denzel Ward. And a big return will get him
still
all the way
almost
down
turned
to
out.
the 35.
Dang, he was open.
So look at this. They'll go for a field goal now to get within a score. This to get
I got
it
you.
back
I
to a
got you.
one-score game.
Little
And this one is right down the middle. And that'll make this an 8-point game. So with just a few ticks left, they need a miracle. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal. Now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
And now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason.
Turn shot leader off the shield.
And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end.
Good game.
But now
All
this
right.
game is over. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one,
Hey, who else is playing 2K?